Alright guys, welcome back to this fucking game.
I think we're gonna get arrested at some point.
Yeah. Who do we want to show it to first?
We spent so much time with Sayori,
Yeah.
but who's like the one person, like these two we haven't seen the entire day, so...
I say we go with Barry.
You just want me to say the whole entire thing. Because I'm gonna have to read the whole entire thing, because you don't do Yuri. Alright, here we go. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her.
There you go.
I can trust her opinion to be fair. Fun. Okay, yeah,
Just right there.
yeah, you're just here now. You're just in my presence. Oh wait, she's reading it. Oh, okay. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. I too forget about speaking sometimes. Why is she like... It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just needed to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. It's really weird to, like, you know, because she's not, like, holding it or anything like that. And so it's like... This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it.
Wow. Well, we did go for a fair judgment.
Depression sets in. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. I just thought that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical with new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize... Wait. That's so weird. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. She talked about like when they said kitten and like depressing and kawaii and like suicide and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I wish I could have that. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different styles and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you their valuable feedback. Wow. Okay. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Yeah, this is her character. Biased how? Well, never mind. She like starts on stuff and then just doesn't go through with it.
Yep. Make up your mind, bitch.
I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Yeah, what were they doing before this? Oh,
what?
Fuck. How do we read that?
I can't read that.
Do you not know cursive?
Oh no, I can. It's just hard.
You want to read it?
From this distance?
Yeah, you want to take the mic with you?
Yeah, sure.
Just like take
Alright,
that.
I'm gonna try and read this like this. I can't fucking read it from back here.
Pull it off.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ghost under the light.
What does that say?
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing.
Sorry, I'm adding background.
Okay. It must be this one. The last remaining street. God damn it. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time.
People.
The last yet to be replaced by the second.
You haven't noticed I'm waiting until you talk.
I know. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Woo! Flicker me. Alright, we did it.
No.
I realize there's 3 more poems after this.
Are there really?
Yeah.
You're reading the next one.
Silence. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, you do.
Fucking do.
Jesus Christ,
What?
woman.
I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took me not long enough time to read. Damn. Fuck you then. We had to add background noise.
And everything.
There was a "Don't Stop Believing" playing in the background. You know. Well, I just didn't. I just don't read script very often. Did they like know you were reading it like that specific way?
Apparently.
It was like, yeah, it was like. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's pretty nice handwriting. That's how I respond when someone compliments my handwriting.
Thanks. Thanks for telling me I can write.
That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose, yeah. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Don. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Who you all high and mighty? Yeah, get off your high horse, you fucking bitch. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than. I need to get closer. They usually do more to tell a simple story, paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
I'm gonna kill myself.
This girl likes to talk and use big words.
And you
Can you dumb it down to, like, Oh my god. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. This is nice. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about it. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Off the high horse. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
You're reading the next one?
Yeah, I'm reading the next one, but I want to make this interesting, so we're going to go with...
Natsuki?
Yeah, let's go with Natsuki. Just kind of sit there awkwardly staring at each other.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm delivering these slaps. Just gonna be slapping. That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
Wow. I really,
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked, bitch?
Bitch, I hope the fuck you do.
How bad?
Oh, man.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Yeah, I can read it from
Fuck
here.
you! Fuck you!
Yes.
No.
This is cute. It involves animals. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can... Wait, owls can seek?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Hold on, I'm just gonna use that as a poem for my upcoming honors literature class.
Let me submit this into, like, poetry night at the local bar. Eagles can fly. Monkey can climb.
Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
I like it. What? Just be honest.
I am. I mean, that's not my actual decision. The game made that decision for me. But I guess I have to like it. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because
I'm a bully.
everyone in
Bunnies are icky. And they hate stuff. It's not always like that, you stuck-up bitch.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Eagles can fly.
Eagles can fly. People can try. And that's about it. Yeah, it sounds like someone's gonna jump off the roof of the school.
Yeah.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, we've agreed upon something for once.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
Go and do great things. Why are you stopped? Alright.
So I decided to write about it.
Eagles can't fly. Yeah, I understand. Eagles can't fly.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end that made it fall flat on purpose. Ugh. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess, oh wait. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I want to slap her for that line.
You think she's into that?
Just after already doing it.
Maybe Nana was into it. Alright! Your line!
I'm glad you learned something.
I'm glad I learned something too.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
FBI, open up!
After just asking.
Yeah.
Think she's into that?
Fuck. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but... Wait, I don't care how old everyone is?
FBI, open up.
This is all just... But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
2 more.
Alright, I guess we'll go with Monica.
Yeah.
We'll save Sayori for last. Hi, Dawn. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. She's like the pep rally version of the rest of the group. She's just like, I'm so happy and I'm happy all the time. Everyone's everyone has their problems, but she's the only one who hasn't opened up to us and showed us that she's bad.
Yeah, right?
Which is concerning. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring those things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Don. We're all a little embarrassed today, don't you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one.
She relates. We've succeeded.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
You've been hanging around that bitch all day. I see you've been looking at her in that way. I saw you buttoning up her dress. That's not something that regular friends do. What's your deal, Don? What is your deal? Don. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well... we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. the way she talks about you. It sounds like that you two are really. Sorry. It sounds like you two really care about each other. Each other's well-being. That was really hard for me for some reason. Why was that hard? That's what she said. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So think that the kind of vibe I get when... Wait, so that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poems. Okay. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha! I could be. I fucking kill kittens. Oh gosh, I sound a lot like Yuri. Why is she there's like this subtleness of like her putting the rest of the group down for some weird reason. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can't tell that she's exploring with the emotions like happiness and sadness. Okay, who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? What? What? What are you talking about? I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find... Oh god, there's so much of this. But I'll always help you find out, I'll always help you find the suits... I am so...
Just skip this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. That's not like you to have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha. Anyway, don't you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
She's the president. She kind of has to.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, see.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel. Wait, that doesn't mean I always feel that way. You know. I see. Well, let's read it then.
All right.
This has a scroll bar.
Okay. Wait. Put it. There you go. Wait. Down one more if you can. It's called Hole in Wall. It doesn't matter.
Wait, hole in wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. A peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Wait, what? Oh. What?
Which line is it?
Can't see. Oh. I reel. Line like a film left out at the sun. But it's too late. My return? What? My retinas. Okay. Already searched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in.
So, what do you think? She's like eagerly sitting overhead with like the eyes just like fucking like staring at you, and she's like tapping her hands, just like, what the fuck do you think? What the fuck do you think? You think it's good? You think it's fucking good? It's very freeform. And she just snaps your neck. if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I don't really. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Fuck yourself and your writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down onto the paper and tidy it up for later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's the advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
What is this?
This is
news
yeah,
report?
this has been BBC News with Monica on writing on things with stuff. Let's go with you. What the hell? Did you see her face just change?
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Don. Don. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well,
Oh, wait, that's it.
maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
She's such a free spirit. I feel like
I envy.
she's evil.
Yeah.
Well, jeez. yeah, my exact reaction. Like, the thing is, like, we've been such a dick to her. Like, I feel bad for her. Like, that's the problem. Yours opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dawn poem.
Makes me really bummed that we didn't, like, name our character. It makes me sad.
What would you want to name it?
Because, like, Dick Fistus, like, would have been funny. And then, like, it would be a Dick Fistus poem. Like, and they would refer to me as Dick Fistus.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now.
I don't want to be. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Don. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Dun, 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 dun. That's something that only really good people do.
Yeah, I just read that.
Oh yeah, it was you. I thought I clicked the button.
No.
Thanks, Sayori, aka me reading the last line. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, wait, what is your motive? Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
Titties!
Is that the motive? Titties are the motive?
Yes.
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay!
Fun.
Now you'll read my poem too, right?
No, and then he just gets up and leaves and says, I'm breaking my promise. And then, like, the start of, like, some sort of really dark anime starts. Just like, I broke my promise to this girl. I was once part of a literature club.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee.
We'll see about that. Oh, God.
Hey, your turn!
It's so tiny. Look at it. It's so tiny. Alright, let's see here. How am I gonna go about doing this?
You gotta do what I did.
Yeah, do this.
Right up there.
This is so much better to read from right here.
Alright?
Yeah. Chapter 1. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But wait. Okay, that was a little bit of a darker line. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Me too. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? She's me!
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Well, it's not about you, dick! Alright, my question is, why is he nice and understanding to all the rest of the girls but a dick to her? Like, the fuck?
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't a bad, like, that it was a bad poem.
But it was a bad poem.
It was. It very much was. I want breakfast. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yes. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late for school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. And get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Hee hee hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Have you ever, like, been, like, alright, what's the point of that? Like, okay, cool, yeah, thanks. Yeah, see, exactly.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it then. Thank
Okay.
God.
Should we end the episode here after reading all 4 of the poems?
Yeah, I think we should end it.
Alright. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this nightmare.
It hasn't been a nightmare yet.
Not yet. But, alright, so the way we're gonna do this is going to be the last episode, at least for now, on my channel. The next 3 episodes or so are gonna be up on his channel, so there will be a link in the description to go check out his channel. Simply because we want to give you guys both exposure to my channel and his.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be the plan there.
Yeah, and we're gonna be going back and forth. So once the 3 episodes are up on my channel, you can come back here if we're still doing this. If we don't like finish it, which I don't think we're gonna be able to finish it.
No.
If that's the case. So, all right. So the next 3 episodes should be up on my channel, and then it will be sort of going back and forth between them.
Yeah.
So
Only
that's how this is gonna work.
yeah. Only just that we get exposure. You can check out his channel. Go give him a sub. See all his
Yeah.
shit posts.
Yeah, I'm sure we're a good way through September now. based on
Yeah.
the news coming through, so that should be fun.
Yeah. So,
Come over to my side. We have very dark cupcakes.
yeah. Dark cupcakes. There's a lot of dark cupcakes on his channel. So remember to hit like and subscribe. Go subscribe to him and make sure you know whenever the next episodes of these are gonna be up.
All right, bye.